I love Bourgogne Aligoté. This wine is next. This is from the producer Domaine Girardon. This is a 2019 vintage, so stay tuned. I'll tell you all about this lovely wine. So be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't done so already, please consider doing so. You'll see the latest videos that I'm producing. If you've already subscribed, merci beaucoup to you. Thank you. So I've been tasting several Bourgogne Aligoté wines. I think they're just remarkable, beautiful, and I just love this relationship. This is a sibling wine, variety 2 Chardonnay as an example, and that's, I think, an important characterization. They share the same parents, Gouais Blanc, as well as Pinot Noir. And so when you get these wine varieties together, just because they have the same parentage, are not going to produce the same variety characteristics. So Chardonnay is not going to taste like an Aligoté, and that's a wonderful thing. They are siblings, right? And so when you have a full relationship of siblings that is the same parents, that doesn't mean they're going to express the same way. There's a lot of Aligoté planted, about 45,000 hectares or 110,000 acres on the planet. So that's a good number. I just rarely ever taste any. Now let me show you the label up close. Of course, Bourgogne Aligoté. This is Girardon, Domaine Girardon. And here's the back label for you to look at here, 12.5% ABV. So a lot of these wines are going to be in that neighborhood, say 12.5 to 13% ABV. And that's another characteristic that, while you might have Aligoté in, say, the New World, it might not characterize this way, and it might be vinified in a very different way altogether. So that's the beauty of these wines. I think they're just so much more appreciable, especially because there is no oak on this. So this is a stainless steel produced wine, and to me, I think that's a really nice characterization of getting that clarity and beauty of what this variety offers. Now, the fruit is coming from 6 hectares in Chitry. The average age is about 30 years. In this old world region in Burgundy, you're going to find a lot of older vines of Aligoté. Vinification is 100% in stainless steel vats, controlled temperature during fermentation. Malolactic fermentation is completed, and then short aging to keep maximum freshness and typicity. So I was tasting this on a particular tasting of Bourgogne Aligoté wines, and so I tasted 4 wines in total, which is probably a record breaker for me on a given year. I never taste that many Aligoté, although I'd like to. So let's talk about the characterization of this wine. I think this is actually just so fresh and clean. So in this, notes of orange blossom, just sliced Granny Smith apple, as well as white flowers. Next is the palate characterization. Full of life, beautiful acidity, gorgeous freshness. So in this, I'm getting a characterization of Commons pear, Amalfi lemon zest, just deshelled pine nut and seashells. 94 points out of 100 points. More information on the producer down below. Questions or comments, please let us there. So this is a $22 suggested retail price point, which I think for this wine itself is absolutely fresh, delightful, and gorgeous. And I recommend picking up a bottle, enjoying this with oysters, enjoying fruit de mer, cheeses, charcuterie. There's a lot of ways of enjoying this wine, but also before you start off with eating food, enjoy the wine on its own to understand, appreciate, and delight in Aligoté. Questions or comments, you can listen down below. That's where the like button is. And also you can leave a question or comment on the social media such as Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. And more reviews. So share this video for someone who will like an Aligoté, or at least you think would enjoy an Aligoté. It's a great place to start. It's a really nice minimal investment of a beautiful wine. Now, thank you so much. I will see you at this tasting table again. Santé.